is a poster child for being very resilient. He just stayed in the fight and he stayed calm. He controlled his mindset, and you knew he got stung a couple times coming out of the gate, and he just continued to wrestle, and that's what makes him dangerous, and that's what there's a lot he can take from that, and yeah, I'm glad he's on our team. He's a dangerous guy, and unfortunately, he got kicked at the end there.
For senior day, what have just like Allred and Hardy and your memories with those guys?
Yeah, this senior class is very special, and all these guys are special young men, and I think it's about probably 2% of the kids in college that are able to wrestle, play football, baseball, track, whatever. Only 2% of kids get opportunity to do this, and we have 9 seniors. Not all of them are starters at different times of the year or different times during their career, and they're all special because they all did the same thing. Obviously Brock Hardy and Silas Allred were more of the guys that in the spotlight all the time. But Jagger Condomini and Blake Cushing and Weston Dalton and Matt Moore and Cooper Colson and Hayden Mills, they're just as important. These guys all make up our team. I know those guys are all just as proud of that when we had 8 All-Americans last year. It's because we had other guys on the team pushing them and helping them be their best. And so that's what a great team's all about, and that's how we've always run our program. And it's the sum of all parts working together, and I think that's what makes our program special. And obviously Brock and Silas are more the the superstars. They're in the spotlight, but it takes all of these guys to build a great program, and just fortunate to have these guys be part of our family forever. They're always part of Nebraska wrestling, and I know they'll all walk away feeling that way, and that's what college athletics is all about.
Will AJ be going through senior day? Or?
AJ will be. Well, he will be, just because we don't know if he'll get another year. We'll have to apply for it. So.
And that's something you guys are actively pursuing them?
Yeah, we'll have to wait till after the year. There's a waiver process. So.
Last week, you guys picked up a Omar Kai signed with your program.
Yeah.
Looking forward to next year, where do you think you'll slot him best at for his class?
Great question, and he's about 6 foot tall and about 140 pounds. So your guess is as good as mine of where exactly where he's going to be. He could be anywhere from 133 to 149. Depending on how much he fills out and grows, and it's part of the reason why we got him. We know he's a special athlete, and great character, really fits our program. But he's going to grow and develop, and we don't have an exact science on anyone. Hey, guy might grow 2 inches, so hey, it doesn't mean we don't want him. So. He's somewhere between 33 and 49, and probably end up at 41. So don't know for sure.
At 125, that's one of the strengths for Northwestern in this lineup. Whoever you go with, how much do you think of this opportunity to close out the home duel on a strong note and kind of build forward on the rest of the season?
Yeah, both Alan and Cale are both. We're still up in the air there, and so we're hoping to play out. And we're going with Cale Lawrence this weekend, and see if we can get a spark going. So, yeah.
When you look at just the final 3 opponents you guys face for conference play, how do you just match that energy now that you're taking on programs that aren't near at the level that you just took on?
Yeah, well, it's about us. It's about what we do. We're trying not to wrestle, our opponent. We're more about making sure we're at our best and doing what we need to do, and that's kind of a common theme in our program. Even wrestling Penn State, or you're wrestling Ohio State or Iowa, Minnesota, you just you have to wrestle to your best, and we're looking forward to getting 10 guys clicking all at once. So it's a hefty goal, but I think we have guys that can do it.
For just two matches that really kind of stood out to me were Minnow and Lamer. They both grabbed leads, and then over time they fell. But what did you see from them two to show that aggression early?
I think really good. I think for Chance Lamer, he probably doesn't even realize it, but he's not used to wrestling, in front of 8,000 fans or 5,000 fans or 15,000 fans. I thought his first match against Oklahoma State, wrestled in big time environment here. He didn't handle the environment, and so obviously his performance wasn't great. And how he wrestled, Friday night in front of 15,000 fans, I thought he handled a lot better, and we just have to make sure he's energized and makes his weight cut better. So that he did. Yeah, I thought he did a good job. It's come a long way, and same thing, Christopher Minto. He's right there with one of the top guys in the country, and got taken down late, and a lot we can take from it, and I think that's why we'll be a much better team. So.
Questions back there. Thank you, Coach.
That's it? All right. Guys, thank you.
Yeah.